Welcome back to Ferris Sports Update. Time to talk Bulldog hockey. With us is junior Corey Mackin. Corey, first of all, welcome to the show.
Thanks a lot. Good to be here.
Obviously, you're in the middle part of the season here, where it's a difficult stretch, large number of games. But as a player, you certainly have to like playing so many games. I'm sure at this time of the season.
Yeah, it really helps you get in a rhythm when you have that many games in a row, and it just kind of helps have the team click. It helps with chemistry. It helps just when you have those days off like we had over break. It kind of like you forget almost what the systems, and it takes you a little bit to get back to it. But now that we have games under our belt and have a lot coming up, I think it's going to be fun.
Obviously, I know you've had some challenges, some adversity this year. Just talk about how the team has responded and kind of where you're at right now.
Yeah, we definitely have challenges, and I think we kind of responded well to them. In the beginning, we started a little slow, and we kind of came off a little light, but then we went on, I think it was a 4 or 5 game win streak there, and I think our team was really feeling confident. And then going into the break, we were feeling pretty good besides our last 2 games. And then coming back, it was a really slow start for us so far, but we'd like to get back to it so far and just try and battle through it.
Obviously, this past weekend, as we go to some of the highlights, at Lake Superior State and got off to a good start on Friday night with a big victory in the Sioux.
Yeah, for sure. We played our game, I would say, on Friday, and we only had about 5 minutes of a hiccup there. And then Saturday, it was a little bit different story, but I guess we can kind of take a look at it.
Obviously, going on the road in the WCHA, always a challenge no matter what rink you're in.
Yeah, for sure. Lake State, they have a good crowd there, and they were pretty loud, so we knew right in the beginning that we had to get on them. Norris had a nice goal there, which helped us out, quiet the crowd down a little bit.
Obviously, a freshman named the Rookie of the Week here in the WCHA and been a nice addition in the lineup.
Yeah, that's awesome. He's playing really well as of late. That Maloney, Norris, and Moise line are really clicking right now and really helping us.
How important was it to get off to that quick start, and then we'll actually see you get the goal right here?
Yeah, that was big to get ahead in that first period, give us some confidence going into the second. Smitty behind us playing really well, and then kind of just making our whole team play a lot better, like from bottom out. And then that goal again, Finner with a good stop, pull up, and Callan with a nice shot. I think with what started it was our goaltending, and then kind of just brought it out from there.
Save right there from Darren Smith, who you mentioned had a nice night in the net for you.
Yeah, for sure. He made a lot of big stops for us. We in the second that what we're showing right now, we kind of let up a little bit with our lead, and Smitty saved so many pucks in that, let us go into the third period with them scoreless, and I think that brought our confidence a lot.
Obviously, we'll see the final goal here. Riker Killens with a power play goal that kind of ices it for you, makes it 4-0.
Yeah, that was a really big goal. That gave us so much confidence for the rest of the game because they were starting to push back when we were only up 3. So that 4th goal by Riker there was really big, especially on a power play. Nice to always get a power play goal.
How important is it in a 2-game series to get that win here in Game 1 on the opening night?
It's huge. It gives you so much confidence going into the next night, and you just kind of have to almost see what you did there and try and replay it basically on that Saturday, see what worked, and try and do as much as that as you can, just to bring them some confidence for the next night.
As we go to the highlights of the second game on Saturday, always tough to pull off the sweep, and kind of a reversal here. It was Lake State that got off to the quick start on Saturday.
Exactly. There's we got off a very slow start on Saturday, which didn't help us. But I think it was more of our team that we just weren't ready, and we just kind of had to focus on what didn't let us get ready, and we just kind of had to be different there. Right there, penalty kill, and our penalty kill has been pretty good as of late, so that's pretty rare. So that happening right in the beginning. And then right here, we have to get that puck out, and that's just what happened that first period. We weren't getting pucks out. We weren't playing our game, and I think that's what hurt us the most.
They got off to a quick start, a couple power play goals that obviously you never like to be shorthanded.
No, we definitely have to stay out of the box. I believe we got, I think, 3 penalties that first period on Saturday. They ended up with 3 goals. I know they all weren't power play, but it doesn't help when you're shorthanded, stuff like that.
It fell behind 3-0, but obviously, what was the mood in the locker room? You were able to bounce back from that 3-0 deficit.
Yeah, I mean, we knew it was a long game, long 40 minutes left. We had to come back from that. Justin Kapelmaster, he came in, made 2 huge saves, one on the penalty kill, or one on the penalty shot, another one right after it, and that kind of gave us confidence. We were like, all right, we can definitely do this. And then Trevor with a nice goal there, and going in the third period, 3-1 lead. That's the worst lead they had in hockey.
You were able to come back, as you mentioned, and we'll get to see another goal right here, followed by another one that'll tie it up in the third.
Yeah, those are 2 big goals. Crashing the net like that, especially when you're down 3-1, it's just you have to get pucks to the net and get your bodies to the net, and good things will happen. Just like right there, two bodies in front of the net and 2 goals right back to back to tie us up. And then right here, what can you do? There's a decent shot, traffic in front. I mean, maybe we should have got it out earlier, but who knows?
Obviously, it had some chances down the stretch before they get the empty net goal, but you never quit battling here in the
Yeah,
state.
exactly. It was a good sign for our team. Going down 3-0, then coming back, almost tying, or we did tie at 3-3, but ended up losing. But we still can't forget that we had a good push to come back, and maybe we just had to realize that taking a period off, like we did on Saturday with that first period off, we could have been different outcome.
This week back at home, you open a 4-game homestand. Going to be nice to play back on home ice this week.
Oh yeah, we definitely like playing on home ice. We definitely feel our fans getting into it, and it really helps us focus as a team, gain momentum throughout the periods, throughout the game, throughout the shifts. Just kind of helps us realize, and being home, it's always good.
This week, taking on Bemidji State, and obviously they had a huge season last year. What will be some of the keys this weekend taking on the Beavers?
Yeah, they're a really good team, really coached well. But we kind of had to I feel like the last couple of years we've played well against them. I think our systems kind of just had to mainly focus on us. That's what I think our problem was this year. We sometimes when we play other teams, we were more focused on them and what they do. If we focus on what we need to do and what we should do as Bulldog, like hockey players, I think it'll work well for us. What
are these games here in this final month of the regular season going to be like? Obviously, a lot of teams still battling in terms of playoff position.
Oh, right now it's basically playoffs for us right now. We have to come into every weekend like it's playoffs. We got to be ready to play. We got to want these wins more than any team in our conference. We just kind of have to just battle through it because we only have 10 games left, then playoffs, and we just kind of have to be able to get on a hot streak before playoffs. Getting on a hot streak before playoffs helps so much. So if we get to be able to do that, it'd be good for us.
Obviously a junior now here. Just talk about how your game has improved and developed here in your time in the Bulldog program.
Yeah, it's good. I really enjoy it here. Coaches obviously do a great job progressing players and working with them. Even if you're not doing too well, they'll let you know, and they'll let you know what you can do better, which is perfect for a player. It really helps them gain their confidence back and see what they're doing and what they need to do to be able to play better and perform best for the team. So I think that's been a really big help for me as the coaches working with me so much and just working me to just hopefully get to that next level.
Well, Corey, thanks for your time. Best of luck to the Bulldogs here this weekend and obviously throughout the rest of the season.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
That's going to do it for Ferris Sports Update. Reminder, you can follow all the action online at ferrisstatebulldogs.com. Have a great week.